All right, so I want you to imagine I am your husband.
Okay.
Is it your husband?
Yes.
Okay. Can your husband look at you in the eyes
Yes.
for a long period of time?
You know, I don't know.
Okay, so imagine you and I doing this on your husband. You're looking at it.
Okay.
Imagine me drifting. What would you do? Start fidgeting. What would you do? I'm doing this, just imagine.
Look at me.
Gotta do something.
Oh, I have to do something?
Yes, what
okay.
do you do?
Probably like engage and try to engage in some way. I don't know.
Would you do it in a second stage sweet way, or would you do it in a way that you feel authentic? You feel bothered by the fact that your husband's checking out and you want him to be on the same page?
At this point, I'd probably be bothered, but I'd like to be more authentic. So I don't know.
So let's just practice this for a moment. Just
Okay.
imagine I'm looking at him and kind of drifting off.
Okay.
What's his name?
I don't know.
It was a farmer's name.
I guess I'm not.
Okay, I'm going to imagine, okay?
Okay,
Imagine
okay.
you being my wife.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Start drifting off.
Me?
Where are you going?
Okay.
Why are you laughing? I'm right here with you. See, I know it's intense.
Yeah.
You just doing this with me. I know I'm a stranger. I know we're doing this in front of people.
Yeah.
But I guarantee with your husband, you might have the same experience.
Okay.
It's bringing him to this now moment. This is an exercise that I have couples do. Put your hand out like this.
Okay.
And so imagine you looking at me, and I'm supposed to keep my eye contact with your left eye, and you keep your eye contact with my left eye. It's easier just one eye. Also, you're connected to the emotional part of myself.
Okay.
This is my left eye. That's
Okay.
your left eye. And the moment you think, I go somewhere, smack my hand. Yeah. You do it. Okay. It looks kind of funny. It might.
Yeah.
The reality is, we're not. This is nothing violent. This is like to really connect us now moment, the playfulness, and also the awareness. Now, it's like you're thinking, okay, now how will this work in my relationship? It's not like I'm going to go home, hey honey, let's do this. Okay? Well, two things. If you actually start looking at each other, stuff's going to come up.
Okay.
You're going to get in connection to maybe one of his insecurities, your own. When you feel him drifting off, actually do this. It's a fun exercise to get both people present. But secondly, what this kind of, in a way, does, it's making you look at the relationship a little bit more deeper, and where like you both physically, literally, physically, energetically, with your breath. Wait a minute, I start holding my breath, you're not breathing. I mean, you really want him to be there. And so as far as consciousness, think about this for a moment. If you are going some different place, and he's able to hold this with you, you're going to go together.
Gotcha. Awesome.
You don't want him to drift, but you also want to hold back. You understand? You don't want to hold back. You want to kind of keep going. You came forth to keep moving on.
Right.
And that's scary for some people. I work with some people. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
I work with some people, and what they do is they hold themselves back. See, when it comes down to it, if you're looking at your spiritual curriculum, you didn't come forth to wait for anyone. You didn't. You came forth to help people, guide people, to love people. But to stop yourself from really growing and evolving because of fear, imagine how damaging that is to your psyche, to your soul, to your process of who you are for one human being. Now remember, I'm not saying you don't love this person. I'm not saying you don't move this person out of your heart. You have to keep going. You have to keep going. Because if you really want him or her to catch up with you, part of that is that them recognizing that you have that strength, you have that desire. And more than often, if it's come from a place of just pure love and joy, that person's going to be more inspired to join you. In other words, sometimes we try to get people to a healthier place, but when we're trying to do it, it comes from so much fear. It's like you're trying to get this person over there, and yet you're there also because of your fear. But when you lead by example, it moves mountains.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Anyone else? Anyone else want to get smacked?
If you were being offered some free tools that could get you unstuck, would you be interested? If so, visit raydoktor.com and receive your free transformational exercises. Imagine starting each day feeling deeper love, a clearer mind, and being able to say to yourself, I really feel good. My clients love these and so will you. Get them now for free at raydoktor.com.